Welcome to our viewers of Good Morning DRC TV. I want to bring you, sorry, I want to bring you an update on the situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo. What is being talked about lately is the so-called mineral deals for guaranteeing peace in the Democratic Republic of Congo. What is my take on this situation? Now, a couple of things that I want to bring to your attention. Right now, as we speak, the situation in Goma and Kivu is that the M23 is very much present, and M23 is doing everything that it can in order to control and, yeah, pretty much is in charge and wants to control both provinces as they have done with other provinces that they have taken in the eastern part of the Congo. The situation as far as Kinshasa is concerned, they have come up with a strategy, what is considered as a strategy at the moment, that is to cut a deal with the United States in order to provide what they are calling for security guarantees in the eastern part of Congo. And part of that means to sign a mineral deal with the United States of America. And as you know, based on what has happened with the Ukraine conflict, if you are aware, that Zelensky was called up into America to go and sign a mineral deal. You pretty much have a similar situation of what is happening in the Democratic of Congo if you compare it to what is happening in Ukraine at the moment. What's happening in Ukraine is that Ukraine is looking for America to guarantee its security against a neighbor that is fighting to take territory from Ukraine, that is Russia. And the United States of America says, yes, we can do that, but the only way we do it is if you give us a stake in your minerals. We will come and we will take your minerals, and our presence there to secure our minerals will also provide security for the Ukrainian people. So, in the case of the Democratic Republic of Congo, President Tshisekedi is faced with the situation. The situation being that he knows that as the M23, that is pretty much Kagame's militia group in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Kagame is backed by powerful institutions, is backed by powerful countries that has been supplying Kagame with all types of weapon and intelligence in order to subdue the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, the way that President Tshisekedi is going to at least temporarily overcome this problem is if he cuts a deal with Kagame's boss, that is the United States of America, that is the EU and its partners. So this is the reason why he wants to do it. Now, he didn't to begin with want to do this deal because what he fundamentally wanted to do in the past is to get into a situation where the deal, whatever shape or form it was going to take, had to be a win-win situation for the people of Congo. And this is why he had to renegotiate the deal with China and other countries as well, because this is the sort of thing that he wanted to do in order to benefit the people of Congo. Now, for some reason, China cannot provide the security guarantees that the Congo wants. And we know that the US and China are rivals and economic powers, and China is a rising superpower, and the US is a declining superpower, and the US will do anything in order to impede or to slow down Chinese growth in the region. So, in this moment, as we speak, we know that President Tshisekedi does not, he has run out of options, if you like. He has run out of options. He has basically done everything that he can, even though we have seen in the last 4 weeks that sanctions have come, not a lot, but a few sanctions have come from the UK. The British placed sanctions on Kagame. And you have to remember that the British government or the UK is a long-standing partner of Rwanda and has been pumping money into Rwanda for many years now. but it has basically put a stop to that now, and he has placed sanction on it. Germany has done the same, and Canada has done the same, and the EU is also in the process of basically stopping the deal that it was proposing to Rwanda in order to buy minerals from it. And the US has also placed sanctions. So Kagame is kind of in the corner at the moment. But this is helping the US so that it can negotiate. Because right now, President Tshisekedi, he's running to the US in order to get these guarantees because he knows if the US gets, if he gets a good deal with the United States, it means it will bring an end, at least temporarily. I want to emphasize temporarily, there will be peace in that region, and then Kagame will have to retreat because once Kagame get marching orders from the US, he will not argue for 1 second. He will pull out. So this is what the situation is at the moment. So on the one hand, you have the US that is very much interested in trying to stop China's advancement in Africa, and here you have the DRC, which needs security guarantees. So now they're going to have to strike this deal. I don't know because we haven't got the deal, so we don't really know what it entails for how many years and how much they're going to take out. But it just seems like this is the last options that he has if he is to stay in power, and also the Congo be, if you like, one as a country. Because at the moment, the way the M23 is advancing, if this deal doesn't happen, I don't know how the president can actually overcome his conundrum at the moment. But it seems that this is the only viable. But is this deal good for the country? I doubt it. I doubt that is good deal for the country because the U.S. is only looking out for its interests. It's not there because they love Congolese people. It's not there because they want peace. But they are the instigators of this to begin with, because those who are armed Kagame is the U.S., is the British, is the Canadian, is the French, is all these multinational countries. They are the ones that have armed Kagame. They've given it intelligence and all that he has in order to actually cause the DRC to be where it is at the moment. But right now, it seems like the US is considering this. We'll see what would happen. So President Tshisekedi is invited to go to the White House in April, but currently what is happening is that different officials are meeting. They are talking and discussing on how this deal would actually be articulated. So this is the current situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo. While we're talking, M23, Kagame and his men, they are still there and they are doing the dirty job that they have been doing. They're killing, they're stealing, they're looting, they're plundering, they're doing all sorts of criminal activities in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So let's see what happens. I understand that they have given him 2 weeks, 14 days to pull out of the DRC. But those are just words. Unless something happens, then we can't really believe that that is true. Let's see what happens. We'll bring you more news as they unfold. Thank you.